I offered to buy him another one, but he didn't have to get so mad at me. He was wrong, Meg. Actually, I suppose we both were.
But it doesn't matter who apologises as long as someone makes the first move. I mean, if you leave it any longer...
Oh, yes, of course. Of course, you're quite right. How could I have been so silly? Do you mind if I go and see him?
Of course.
Thanks. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Jess.
Sorry, Dennis.
What's all that about?
I think the lovers' quarrel is about to be resolved.
All right. Dear Meg advised to the love lawn, eh?
I can solve my own problems as easily.
Oh, what's the matter now?
Patterson is about to sting Etty for $5,000. From what I can gather, it's something to do with those silly IOUs Etty handed out.
God, she's an enterprising little lass, isn't she?
I can't let Etty get ripped off like that.
Well, then stop it. I mean, Eddie's got to have someone to look out for, and you're it, I'm afraid, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me, my name's Durrant. I'd like to see Mrs. Reynolds, if I can. We're friends.
Is she back yet?
Only just, I think. I'll call her.
Anne Reynolds. Yes, all right. Show him in.
Yes, Officer Crookshank will show you through.
There you go.
Thank you.
Simon, this is a surprise. Come and sit down.
I feel a little awkward at being here, but I felt I owed you an explanation.
Oh, please, that's not necessary. Pip's told me what happened.
Oh. Well, I'm on my way to the airport. I've managed to get a plane to London this afternoon. I've called home.
Simon, I'm really sorry for what happened.
Oh, please, Anne, you've been very kind. It's just that, well, I thought Pippa and I wanted the same things. She never said that. Just didn't occur to me.
Simon, Pippa doesn't mean to hurt people. When her father died, she was shattered and just withdrew. I hoped that London would help her to live again. Instead, she's just become superficial, I suppose.
Yes. Well, I won't take up any more of your time.
Will you go back to your family?
We'll try. My wife says she doesn't want only half of me back. I don't know how much I can give her.
There. Oof. He's done you proud, Joyce.
Yes, well, we had a little upset, you see.
You sure know. Well, he just told me he hoped the cake would set things right.
He told you? But where is he? I've just been to the kitchen. He's not there.
Well, you both been going round in circles. He landed up in reception. And, well, he had to leave, I'm afraid.
Leave?
Yeah. Had a phone call from his mother. Apparently, she's quite poorly.
Oh, no. He has been worried about her.
Well, he left you this.
Oh.
But don't worry, he said he'd be back in a day or two. Hey, look, I'll catch you later, OK?
Right.
Did you fix it? I didn't know it was broken.
I'm talking about the money, the $5,000 you were supposed to get for me, understand?
Of course I fixed it. I got Mickey to see to it. I told you I would.
Meg, you told Mrs. Morris.
Well, how else was I supposed to do it? They won't let me go to the bank, not with the war on.
Bloody heck, tell the screws. I'm surprised you didn't take out an ad on telly.
I never thought of that.
Well, it's a perfect fit, if I do say so myself. Is it nice and warm, dear?
Perfect, love. Just what I've always wanted.
It suits you, dear. I expect it's comfortable, too. Well, I wouldn't know myself.
Well, who's to blame for that, dear?
You look pale, Nora. You all right, dear?
I'm fine. Of course you are, dear. Look, I'll get some small needles and start knitting you a layette.
Thanks, May, but I'm hoping Bub and I will be well and truly on the outside by the time it's born. You'll make it.
Of course you will, love. Really, what is the matter? Oh, she's still punishing me for what I said this morning.
It's got nothing to do with you, even though you cut them to the quick. It's Nora. She's so brave. Haven't you got any heart?
As much as you have, madam.
Okay, you two cut it out.
I'm sorry. I just keep thinking of that poor fatherless little baby with no one in the world to turn to.
My baby'll have me, Willie. That's all that counts.
He's
see how brave you are. You hear about single mothers all the time. They can't get a job, they've got no money. Then the welfare comes and takes their babies away. It's dreadful.
Nora, please.
Oh, you can't blame them for being
Heartless,
upset. I mean, after
thoughtless
all,
women
what's
in
she got
the
to look
world,
for?
Willie Beach.
You
have
have
all
no
the sensitivity of a water buffalo in a stampede. Do you ever think before you open your bloody mouth?
What have I done? I was only trying to help.
Oh, pigs and cut the crocodile's ears. If you've got any heart, it's made of pure bloody lead.
So you picked the lamp up and then you put it down again?
Yes.
Was that before or after you smashed the old lady's skull in?
After. I don't know. I didn't do it.
No. She committed suicide, right? She smashed her own bloody skull in. Come on. Why didn't you call the police or call some help?
I don't know. Please, I want to see my solicitor.
He's outside.
You'll see your solicitor before the committal proceedings. Besides, we haven't finished with you yet, girlie.
Oh, please, no more.
Come on, we know that you hated the old bitch, didn't you?
No. We fought, but I loved her.
Then why did you kill her?
She wouldn't let me be free. No way, I didn't do it.
Oh, you got her to change the will so you'd get all the bloody money. Then you plan on killing her and you leave for Japan. We know all that.
No! I wanted to go to Japan, but I didn't know about the money. I thought she was cutting me out of a will, I swear.
Come on, I don't believe a bloody word of it. Get her out. Okay.
No, please listen. I loved her. I couldn't have killed her.
Come on out.
Brenda, charge her with murder.
Now, you do understand, Nora, don't you? It's not in my hands. The parole board makes a decision.
I know that, Mrs. Reynolds, but you can recommend, can't you? Mrs. Morris says you can.
Yes, I can.
That's why I wanted to see you. I have to get out, Mrs. Reynolds. I owe it to my baby. I don't want her to be born in prison.
I've made some inquiries. There are several hostels willing to take Nora in, and there is a chance of some part-time work, but that's not settled yet.
You two seem to have it all worked out.
Oh, Mrs. Morris didn't do anything wrong. I asked her to help.
It's all right, Nora. We're here to help all of you. Just that we don't often get the opportunity to do something positive.
Mrs. Reynolds, I don't have to be reminded of what I've done, but I've given 23 years of my life to pay for it. I'm not that person anymore.
No, I don't think you are.
This baby means everything to me. It's my chance to give back a life. I promise I'll love her and cherish her, only I can't do it in here. Please, Mrs. Reynolds.
Sit down, Nora. Now, I can't promise you what the board will decide, but yes, I can make a recommendation. And I hope that they'll be impressed by the fact that when you were on the run for 3 months, you managed to get a job, a secure place to live, and to all intents and purposes, you were living a normal life. So, perhaps you won't have to have your baby in Wentworth after all.
Thank God. The baby. I just felt it move. I think she knows. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Reynolds, from both of us.
Looking for something, Patterson?
Oh, I just fancied a smoke. Didn't think you'd mind.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's been so long since I've had buy-up, I've forgotten what it's like.
Don't ever touch my things again.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, I got myself a steak for when I get out. $5 grand.
Congratulations, you'll need it.
Yeah, well, I thought it'd help me until you found a spot for me.
Me?
Yeah, you and Mr. Ballinger. You said you could find a place for me in your organisation.
Oh,